Namaste. It's been a little while, and that's because life happens. I'm Dawn. I am a yoga practitioner and teacher, and my passion, one of my passions, is to bust the myths, the popular myths, especially those perpetuated by social media, that you need to be thin and flexible to do yoga. In fact, I would argue that yoga is the best for anybody with pain or anybody who is juggling life and often forgets to take care of yourself. Enter today's practice. I do come in about every week or so at about this time. It's about 1:41 Pacific, and I offer you a very short practice. The publications, the information I put out says 15 minutes. Honestly, this practice is going to be probably about 5 minutes. It's bite-sized chunks because, as you can see in the description of this class, you don't need to spend hours in a yoga studio to get all the benefits. So the beautiful thing about the practice is you are welcome and invited to do this practice anywhere that feels right for you. I'm sitting in a chair, and I invite you to begin to come into a comfortable seat. Today we're going to practice. I'm not going to do a lot of teaching. I'm just teaching as you get settled into your seat. I invite you to come back to this channel, like and subscribe to get more educational material. I'd also love to have you join me for my weekly classes, and all those details are in the comments, and I'll talk more about it at the end. Let's get to practicing now. As you settle into your comfortable seat, whatever that means to you today, I invite you to begin to observe the room around you, your space around you, the temperature of the air as it crosses your skin, the sounds, starting with the outside of your space, taking a moment to acknowledge what is presenting itself to you in this moment. No judgment, simply an opportunity to stop and observe. Moving closer to your inner self, paying attention and absorbing the sounds in your immediate space. Now turning inward, begin to follow the natural rhythm of your breath, following the way your body moves with each inhale and with each exhale. Taking about 15 to 30 seconds here of silence to simply observe this beautiful, natural phenomenon your breath creates in your body. Becoming even more connected to the present, deeply inhale through your nose. And exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. Observe the muscles in your chest and in your back as you inhale, expanding. Next, observe the exhale and your body's return to its natural center. Bringing movement to the breath, inhale, open your arms to the side. Imagining your shoulder blades moving towards each other, shoulders moving away from your ears. Arms can be wherever you'd like them to be. I have them low today. You can take them as high as your shoulders. And exhale, begin to bring your arms together, crossing your right elbow over the left, bringing your hands towards your shoulders, your arms, wherever feels good to you today. Giving yourself just a little hug here. You can look down. Nothing too harsh here. Just warming up. Inhale, open. And exhale, cross, coming together for a hug, crossing the opposite elbows. Gaze down. Now moving at your pace. Inhaling, using the entire inhale to open your arms. And exhale, using your entire exhale to bring yourself back into a beautiful, nurturing hug. And continue this at your pace for the next 10-15 seconds or so. Savoring the movement and allowing your body to open up, creating space, releasing tension, and as you give your mind something to do, begin to notice if the chatter of your mind, any symptoms of or observations of anxiety begin to strip away. Being very patient with yourself here and knowing that this practice may not completely eliminate anxiety. It's simply a tool that you can use and practice to help relieve the symptoms or the experience of anxiety. When you're satisfied, come back to center, pausing here for a moment. Allowing yourself to come back into a aligned position, a position where your shoulders may be stacked over your hips, practicing good posture. It's also called alignment, if you've heard that term before. It's simply a matter of getting your body into the best position to allow your breath to move forward. I invite you now to get comfortable. The next 60 seconds of silence will be an opportunity to rest your mind, body, and soul. The next time you hear my voice will be to bring you out of your practice today. Enjoy. And gently bringing your awareness back into your room, back into your body. Deepening the breath, which simply means taking a deep breath. Coming back into an observation of your breath. And when you're ready, you can either stay where you are, or if you'd like, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing movement into your body to gently awaken it. And as you bring your palms together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra, I express my deep gratitude to each and one of you for taking the time to practice, to slow down, to give yourself this beautiful gift of rest for your mind, body, and soul. And I invite you to come back to this practice as often as you can. Maybe even just taking one piece of the practice and incorporating it into 60 seconds of your daily routine. For over time, the benefits grow, and the anxiety, the spaces between activation, can't find the right word, the spaces between instances of anxiety, they become longer and longer. And that time you spend in that anxious state becomes shorter, can become shorter and shorter. The Lighten Teacher in me honors and adores the Lighten Teacher in each of you. And may the rest of your day be magnificent. Be well. And this was a sample of what a class with me is all about, whether it's a private one-on-one session or a group class. For right now, about 2 classes a week, similar to this style. One is a guided meditation, which is great for anybody who is experiencing intense pain. I walk you through a guided meditation that excuse me, gives your mind and body an opportunity to rest, thus in which that process can sever the inflammation response or that fight or flight response that can go on and happen when you're having an intense pain situation. And then the movement practice. All are good for mental health, physical health. We take it slow. We guide you through it. You don't have to be thin. You don't have to be flexible. In fact, I encourage the exact opposite. Love to continue to support you. Like, subscribe, share this video. And if you want to be notified when I go live next week, I'm not sure if I'm going to go live next week, but definitely in about 3 weeks with the Easter holiday coming up in the United States. I'm going to probably take a couple weeks off, but click your little bell. I may come in between. And I also appreciate any financial contributions, as that allows me to continue to bring this work to you in this format. Be well, and I'll see you all next week. And all the details for my PayPal and Venmo are in the comments, as well as the other ways that you can follow me. Take care.